can clearly see, I finally found the time to sit down and create a new spread in my graphic novel notebook. And I'm so excited because it's been so long since I've done this. And I'm also very excited about this specific subject because I'm starting to create the civilizations and the cities within this world. So I'm hoping I can continue doing this and find time to sit down and do more spreads, because for sure this is my most exciting project and I do want to continue it. I'm probably doing a very similar spread on this side. So this one is sort of like an encyclopedia page, and I try to do it as authentic as possible by looking at old encyclopedias and how they place their titles. This is a very simple spread. I think I've done way more complex spreads in the past. So this one, for example, a little bit crazy, but I love the result. And it's a lot more full, I guess. This one is more minimal. I might end up doing extra details like this one, but I think this is a whole new style on its own. I don't want all of my spreads to look the same. This is mainly for experimenting and practicing. So I think it's important that I keep different styles here and there. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this one. And I've been using my new Lamy Safari fountain pen, which is the first time I use a fountain pen in my graphic novel notebook. And it's perfect because this is a Hobonichi notebook as well, so it's really good with fountain pens, and I'm so glad about that, because if I had chosen a different notebook, I don't think I would be able to do this, because you really need a very specific paper to make it work with fountain pens. So I'm glad that it all worked out in a way. I'm still using my Pentel sign pen in gray color, like I've been using for the other spreads here. I really like the result that it gives, and I think the colors go really well together. I think I'll be continuing this kind of style from now on by using this fountain pen. I got the brown ink specifically so I can use this in my graphic novel notebook, because I just don't think that after all of these brown spreads I would be able to go to black. So I thought this was more like an in-between transition. And I really, really love it. It's such a beautiful color. And I love this fountain pen effect that some of the letters have more ink at the bottom. So I think this is really nice and it works great. I even tried it with my journal, and even in my journal it works so well. So I'll keep using it in my journal as well. And I kind of like the idea that it matches my graphic novel notebook. I think I'm slowly going towards a different style. I know I keep using the cute stickers and stuff, but maybe I'm thinking it's time to go towards a different style of illustration. So I can't wait to see where that goes, because I make decisions sort of on the go. I just do things, I try things, and whatever I like, I just go towards that direction. So I don't know, I can't wait to see where my style goes with this one, but I'm definitely loving this direction. I do get some smudging sometimes, so I have to be really careful, especially in this notebook because it's so precious. In my journal I don't care that much, but in this notebook I really want it to be super clean and beautiful. So yeah, I have to be very careful, and I just started using this, so I think it's gonna take a while for me to get used to it and be as careful as I should be. But I definitely love it, and I get it now. I used to not be able to understand why people loved fountain pens because I hadn't tried them myself. But now that I have, it's like I'm hooked 100%. I thought it would be messy or difficult to write. I didn't know how my handwriting would look. But seeing the result, I cannot go back to a normal pen, 100%. I cannot go back. And the most important part of it is that I can write a lot longer without getting tired. So I felt that with the gel pens, I had to really press down, and that was hurting my hands. So I think this is perfect, especially for this notebook, because I do have to write these big texts and it can take a while. and I would end up hurting my hands. So with this, I just feel like it glides on the paper, and it's just so much easier to write with it. So yeah, I'm definitely keeping this. I'm definitely not going back to normal pens. This is it. I'm a fountain pen enthusiast. It's over. I'm hooked. So this is definitely my new reality for sure. So as I mentioned before, the past few months I was severely burned out, and unfortunately I kind of neglected a lot of my projects, and I'm especially sad about the graphic novel notebook. I just feel that it's such a passion project and it's so creative. So it was really sad to just see that empty notebook day after day, and I'm so happy that I was able to sit down and do this today. But yeah, since I have neglected my projects for so long, I'm really hoping to get back into that routine of creating and working on different kinds of projects, and just in general to be creative way more often, because lately all I've been doing is working and surviving essentially. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting back into the routine of creating and focusing on all of my creative projects. I'm hoping during my vacations, which are coming soon, I'm hoping I can do some extra content and perhaps try some different things or work on my graphic novel notebook a lot more. And definitely just do my usual content. I also want to focus on illustrations and perhaps trying a few different styles of illustration. I think that I've sort of restricted myself to a very specific style, and I really want to experiment and try different things. So I'm definitely going to be doing a lot of creative projects during my vacations. And my vacations start at the end of this month, and it's gonna be for 2 weeks. So for 2 weeks, I'll have the opportunity to work on everything that I wanted to work on for the past 4 months. So yeah, it's going to be 2 very busy weeks, I guess. At the same time, of course, I have to rest, I have to recover from this crazy burnout, and hopefully something beautiful comes out of it. I really can't wait to get started again and be inspired by older projects that I've done, and just in general be more active in the community. I feel that I've neglected everything so far. So yeah, I'm very excited to get back into it, and I definitely feel so much satisfaction from today's creative session. So yeah, I can't wait to get back into it and hopefully create some cool content for my channel, because I also had some comments mentioning the graphic novel notebook, so I really wanted to put out a spread today. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this and stay tuned for more, I guess. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.